Hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Extended. This is guys 115 speaking and happy December 18th. Now today's advent calendar icon is another pretty dress, so you know we're gonna have a class with the best professor that ever was at Hogwarts, Professor Lockhart. And I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting any longer.
Welcome back to your favourite class, Gryffindor students. Please hold your applause while we learn to Spongify. Harry Potter, you look eager to soak up a little knowledge. Step up in front of class and we'll show 'em how it's done.
Lucky me.
Concentrate on the symbol before you, and don't let my good looks distract you. The wand that appears in front of you is going to move around the shape. When the wand is positioned perfectly over the arrow, press the corresponding arrow key to hit the target. There are 3 parts to this exercise. In each part, you must correctly and accurately hit all of the points in order to go forward. Round 1, begin!
Now guys, I have a correction to make. I told you back when we learned Rictus Sempra that you cannot fail these spell learning challenges, that you get a chance to repeat them over and over until you pass. And that doesn't seem to be the case.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2, begin!
Apparently, Rictus Sempra, Diffindo, Spongify, Scourge, all these spells can be failed if you just cannot make it a sufficient number of times. You can actually advance to the spell lesson, having earned 0 points for Gryffindor, or whatever points after the kind of round you have managed to pass at least.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3, begin!
And this was highlighted to me via a comment. I hope you guys can see it on the screen, because I don't want to cover up the entire spell symbol, but thank you so much for pointing this out. You have just opened my eyes to something I haven't known for 22 years, and whenever I learn something new about these old games, it fascinates me to no end.
Great work, lad. You've completed all of the exercises. 15 points to Gryffindor.
You've done it, Harry. You have mastered Spongify. So now you can take the Spongify challenge.
Well, we haven't mastered it yet, only once we master the challenge.
Welcome, Harry Potter, to the Spongify challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found several floors above us. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. I highly recommend you try to find all of them. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you.
House points, schmaus points. Professor Lockhart, I'm such a fan. Please talk to me more.
Here you go.
Thank you. Oh my god, isn't he just the best teacher ever?
Spongify carpets are hidden throughout Hogwarts. You can cast Spongify on them, and they will propel you to a higher area when you jump on them. Look for this symbol on the ground to find hidden Spongify pads.
Now guys, you've seen these symbols all around, and now you'll finally uncover the mystery of what the hell is it the purpose that they serve, okay? Now, not only is it fun, it is also really bloody useful. Now, let's throw both of the gnomes into their holes, because this will also uncover a secret up top. Let me show that to you. It's very rare that via putting all gnomes in their place we get an extra reward, but that is indeed the case. Now, the Lumos statue itself is not a secret, but that platform over there is 2 secrets, in fact. And guys, look at this. This is why I love the Spongify spell so much. It is so bloody fun. And it's actually so much fun that they carry it over into Prisoner of Azkaban. And with Alahomora and Lumos, it's one of the trusty spells that Harry will always carry with him. And there we go!
I've always been generous with my beans.
It's funny he says that when he only just gives us 1, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, eh? So let's get the very first wizard card, and this, my friends, is Merlin, medieval dates unknown, most famous wizard of all time. Sometimes known as the Prince of Enchanters, part of the court of King Arthur. It's nice to know that King Arthur existed in the wizarding world, that's pretty damn cool. It doesn't surprise me if Queen Meave existed as well, why not King Arthur? Now guys, what if I told you there's a secret in the secret? Yes, and this lovely thing over here will protrude to give you easier access, but you can also jump on the chest and get in like this, so it's not really needed. And this one, oh, I have trouble pronouncing, let's see, Xavier Rastrick, 1750 to 1836. Flamboyant wizard entertainer who vanished unexpectedly while tap dancing to a crowd of 300 in Painswick and was never seen again. I'm sorry, but if you're tap dancing in a place called Painswick, something bad's gonna happen to you. Guys, is Painswick a real English town, or is this a made-up town for the wizarding world? Please let me know, because the way some English towns are named in the real world, it wouldn't surprise me if Painswick was real.
Imps are vicious little creatures. Like gnomes, you use flipendo to knock them back. Then you can pick them up and throw them into a hole to get rid of them.
Imp. Found only in Britain and Ireland, the imp has a slapstick sense of humour and will amuse itself by pushing and tripping the unwary.
Ah! Rudely interrupted from Steven's explanation. Okay guys, the thing about imps is they are indie vicious. They start to wake up slowly as you're holding them, and they can bite you to get off. There are also no beans for throwing them into their holes. They're just gnomes, but up to 11 in terms of the evil scale, okay? Whereas with gnomes we get beans, but throwing both of them into the hole here reveals a secret, so at least that makes messing with the imp somewhat worthwhile, okay? Now, imps are gonna make a comeback in the Prisoner of Azkaban game, but it's gonna be an excellent comeback, unlike in Chamber of Secrets. Don't like them here. Anywho, guys, we are in the central, beautifully illuminated tower. Getting all the way up is essentially the name of the game here, and we're gonna be gradually making progress here as we're moving up. And as we're gonna make progress through the level, getting higher and higher, more Spongify tiles will be revealed here as handy shortcuts to get on the respective floor. Now I'm gonna do my best to show all of them to you and use them without losing too much health. We'll see how that goes. Talking about Spongify tiles, don't use this one, because on the side here, there's a secret I'd like you to keep in mind, both for the first run now and also the speedrun, because it absolutely contains a challenge star. Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me. Yeah, we need to wait for this bloody platform to come back. Depending on how you time this, without being aware of where the platform is, you can really be screwed over. Let's just cast Spongify there for good warm fuzzy feeling. Now we're gonna get 4 beans from this chest, and guess what? We're gonna have to wait for this platform again. Good thing is that during our rerun of the Spongify challenge, we'll only get the star and the chest will be empty, so we're not gonna have to bother anymore, okay? But there are 2 Spongify tiles I at least want to cast Spongify at, even though we haven't used them to bounce up and jump, okay? Oh, this place terrifies me, because there's not 1, not 2, but 3 of those vicious imps. Yeah, this stresses me out. But let's let them approach us, and the third one is behind the large flipendo block, and he can stay in there for all I care. And this is a different looking hole. This is because it's an imp hole. Now, it doesn't make any functional difference from the gnome holes or anything like that. You can still throw both into all kinds of hole. By the way, these guys are so fast, sometimes your flipendo can just fly over them. Be very careful. Aim at their feet if you can. Now, via dispatching all 3, we unlocked a Lumos statue here, and you know what that means. Absolutely a secret. There we go, and I think this is gonna be Wong Po, a Chinese alchemist who discovered the use of Firebomb X or something like that. More importantly, our 40th bronze wizard card. Look how happy he is. Yeah, Kwong Po, 1443 to 1539, Chinese wizard who discovered the uses of Powdered Fireball X. Powdered Fireball X. So, did he discover Wizarding World bombs? Yay, I guess. Yeah. To be fair, it is something that gets you famous, like Nobel for inventing dynamite. So, you know what, I like to recast my Lumoses, you know me at this point, even though it's strictly speaking not needed, and let's get our hands on the challenge star. I love the house banners all around this place. Brings a smile to my face. Makes me think of the Lego banner house sets, which I absolutely collected all. It's a cozy Christmas decoration for me. Oh, no, bean, Harry, bean. I don't care about the challenge. I just want the bean. Gosh darn it. Well, okay, I also want the secret that is tied to these crabs, but... Okay, so let's solve a couple of hygiene problems then again. And let's maybe stun all of them. Can we flip-endo them from this angle? Sorta, kinda. Hey, we're doing really great. And we use that platform as a cover. Pretty cool. Okay, and that's it. It's an inhospitable way to enter the secret, because you can still fall into the hole here and die, or you have to make a large drop over here. So just be careful how you reach this one. Oh, Stephen, I'll let you do the narration here.
Dimphna Firmage, 1612 to 1698. Famously abducted by pixies while on holiday in Cornwall, and lived in mortal dread of them thereafter. Failed to persuade the Ministry of Magic to have all pixies humanely destroyed.
You know, despite being traumatized by those things, she at least asked them to destroy all of them humanely. How very kind. This is such a great artwork, and unfortunately in Prisoner of Azkaban, many of these cards that we are gonna get to see again, the artwork in that game is absolutely horrendous. I don't know what they did. I love the illustrations in Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, but that's for another time. Okay, let's Spongify our way up. Now it throws us here, but we haven't really concluded our challenge star business, so it seems kind of counterproductive. But oh well. Yep, and we just need to extend the third one as well, via flip-endo. Now you need to do some input whilst you're in midair to really make it into the platforms you want. You have really tight control over Harry whilst he's in midair after using Spongify. It's something we're gonna make an excellent use of during our 4th visit to the Bean bonus room. Ugh, the ectoplasm's still dripping on us. Ugh. Guys, the coolest secret ever! Yeah! Haha, walking portrait, what's not to like? But, thanks to the extended mod, there's gonna be way cooler secret like that in the library. And another one I always missed as a kid. Look, this portrait is upside down. That's your hint. How awesome is this corridor? Full of magical portraits. Heck, even the silver card here is absolutely whimsical. Felix Summerby, 1447 to 1508, inventor of cheering charms. Oh, that sounds great. Imagine being depressed and you just use cheering charm and you get, well, probably almost hysterical fit of euphoria, which is not really great, but hey.
Don't be shy about coming around to my office to thank me for the beans.
Oh, absolutely, Professor. You know I'll be going there all the time and pestering you about how awesome you are. Okay, so, couple of things. We want to reveal a Lumos statue down here. Again, not a secret, but absolutely a pathway to such. So, let's leave the corridor on this side for now, because it's going to serve as a way back from said secret. And whilst we're up here, we might as well lower that thing and get up here. Oh. That pixie almost blocked our path. Let's be real careful about that. And let's pick these up without them falling down, so we don't have to go down and up again. Whew. Oh, nice. And set secret, I promised. So, using the Lumos, we uncover the Spongify tile, which enables us to get here. And this, my friends, contains a star, so we need to keep in mind. And this entire corridor is a way back from the secret. That's why I said let's leave it for later. And that's it. Now it's all about block pushing. And, you know me, I like to recast my Lumoses wherever I can. Just to play around with the dynamic lighting. It's kind of like using flares in Tomb Raiders, you know? Something incredibly satisfying about that. Okay, guys, and exactly what I mentioned. If you happen to go down into the bottom floor, this Spongify tile has now uncovered, serving as a shortcut back, okay? I just wanted to show you that, because even I myself haven't really been aware of this until very recently. I never paid attention to what's down under. Giant crabs!
I once subdued a Hungarian haunter with nothing but sulphur-flavoured Bertie Berry flavoured beans.
Exactly, which is why you're my hero. Despite the fact you said it like a billion times. Now, this is an optional side corridor with a crab and 2 chocolate frogs. This really takes me back to one of the first things Professor Dumbledore ever said to us.
Only this morning, I took a wrong turn and stumbled upon a room full of chocolate frogs. But alas, when I returned, they'd been replaced by a nasty horde of fire crabs.
See, he warned us, and I think he warned us specifically about the Spongify challenge they make second years do. Awesome. Uh-oh, Cornish Pixie. Oh, by the way, the higher you get, the higher the challenge star over there gets, so just be real careful. And cast Alahomoride Hedwig for whatever reason to uncover a secret. Yeah, this is a weird one, and this is one... Up until we had internet, we would always miss with my brother. We had no bloody clue you're supposed to do that. And ever since then, whenever I'm walking through Hogwarts grounds, I'm always trying to cast Alahomora at Hedwig flying over there, even though it does nothing. Because I'm like, what if, you know? Just makes me paranoid. How he didn't kill Hedwig, I truly do not know. Well, I guess it's more merciful than casting Flipendo on her. Or him. I don't know. Sometimes Hedwig's referred to as male, sometimes as female. It confuses me. Anywho, Lumos time, guys. And I think the Spongify tile we're never gonna use, so I'm just gonna cast Spongify on it, just to feed my compulsion. Ah! Harry! No! No! Ah! Gosh darn it. Cutscene. Okay, guys. I'm gonna see you back at this spot.
I once subdued a Hungarian haunter with nothing but sulfur-flavoured Bertie Bott's every flavour bean.
Guys, we just got more beans from the Professor Lockhart statue than before. I guess this is a good proof to show you that these are indeed variable. Although some of the statues are fixed, it gets complicated. Anyway, back to the Hedwig arena. Okay, note to self, do not move when you anticipate cutscenes, because these annoying things will get you killed. My god, okay. The way it works is that you lose control over Harry, so he'll just stop mid-jump and fall down into the pit, resigned to his fate. Now this is someone else resigned to their fate, Alberic Grunion, 1803 to 1882, inventor of the dunk bomb. Yeah, he does not look happy about that at all. But he managed to turn that mishap into profit, so good for him, and bad for the rest of the wizarding world. Okie dokie. Oh, so we will be using the Spongify tile. Ah, okay. Oh no, no. Guys, when you hear me almost crying, you know what's coming. Just stop existing, please. Now, one good thing that can cheer you up is that this chest over here, I don't want to touch it, will reset every time you rerun the challenge, so it's quite a huge bean potential, okay? And we just discovered a very neat little secret. This is something I tried to pull off unsuccessfully back in Philosopher's Stone, in the sort of potions classroom library area, during my most favorite episode. Yeah, but this time it yielded a resounding success. What? What? Wicked. Secrets just don't stop coming, even though this one is rather underwhelming. If a chest has 4 beans or less, I feel like it's not a worthwhile chest, you know what I mean? Okay, oh, so we gotta jump here, just to trigger the mechanism with the revealed Spongify tile. Now, what's a wee bit annoying is that there are 3 beans I wanna collect, which asks us to go all the way back, but there's just no purpose. We need to go down anyway. It's a bit awkward. Now, really cool change in between.
I cannot get over how generous I am with Bertie Bott's flavour beans.
Professor, you always say this when you just drop 1 bean. Is this a joke to you? Seriously? I'm starting to reconsider my loyalties. So, here's the thing. In the normal retail version of the game, you would find a bronze wizard card here called Celestina Warbeck. However, Extended Mod made something cool, which I completely agree with. They put the card behind the secret over here, whereas in the retail version it would just have the 4 beans. Now it has Celestina Warbeck. So let's read up on Celestina Warbeck, 1917 to present, popular singing sorceress. Cool. She looks like she didn't peak during 1920s or anything like that. She was a kid back then, but she looks like she adopted that kind of cabaret style, you know what I mean? Which is pretty damn cool. Okay, so let's just get here. Oh, watch out. Peeves the mass murderer. There we go. Oh, we really mopped up the floor with him. Nice. Oh, I need to make a note not to skip this cutscene during our rerun, otherwise we'll lose precious seconds. Ah, watch out! Now, if you anticipate these guys in advance, it's no biggie. But, even though I anticipate these bastards, I don't even want that bean. Just, no, Harry, don't pick it up. Those spiders touched it. It's gross and disgusting and tainted and corrupted and... Oh, just... Okay, I need to stop being so hysterical, I guess. Ugh, it's just difficult, you know? Oh, what's also difficult is this thing. Okay, so it worked. But I feel like that's due to no credit of my own. Ah! No! Now, if you press the Flipendo switch here, you reveal a Spongify tile leading into the penultimate secret. But I have a better idea in mind. First of all, I want to show you something cool. A third Spongify tile has revealed itself. Now, I'm gonna try and descend down safely. I'm not sure if this will work. Ah, shoot! I wanted to save health via jumping up there. Anywho, what I wanted to show you really is this. This now serves as a lovely way back, okay? Now, before you will eagerly pick up the final challenge star, note that behind it is a secret Flipendo switch, which I think is just really cool. And now we get ingredients and access to not one, but 2 secrets, presuming you hit that Flipendo switch. By the way, you can still do it from here, but this guy is the hardest jump in the game. Let's put my tomb braiding skills to... Phew, we barely pulled it off. That was not a perfect jump, but hey, it was sufficient, and I'm happy about that. Okay, and now I just want to fall into this secret. Haha, nice. Oh, and this is my very favorite card. There's the man. So guys, this is Hengist of Woodcroft, medieval dates unknown, driven away from his home by non-magical persecutors. Hengist is supposed to have settled in Scotland, where he founded the village of Hogsmeade. The 3 Broomsticks Inn is alleged to be Hengist's old home. Now, why do I love this card so much? I'm not sure, guys, if you remember last year when we were chased around by Bloody Baron. We picked up Hengist of Woodcroft in the dungeons, and I explained something really cool. I have the sort of Hogsmeade 3 Broomsticks Inn Lego set, and inside is a small little reference to Hengist of Woodcroft that the LEGO designers put there. Now, if this doesn't tell you that they're fans of these original games, I don't know what does. Because Hengist is not featured anywhere else, just in Philosopher's Stone game, Chamber of Secrets game, and in that LEGO set. This is so incredibly cool. I cannot begin to tell you how happy that made me when I put it together with my girlfriend and realized, hold on a sec, this guy looks very familiar. I need to check something, and my mind was blown away. So, just a little detail I wanted to share. Okay guys, so we are quite worse for the wear and injured because of my mishaps, but hey, I at least show you the 3 shortcuts at the very bottom of the tower and how they work. This is all for knowledge, okay? The sacrifices we made. And you know what? During my rerun of the Spongify challenge, I think I'm gonna try to pick up a couple of chocolate frogs.
Well done, Harry! You've completed my Spongify challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
Harry, the weekly house point ceremony is about to start. You don't want to miss it.
You're right, I don't want to miss it, but I also don't want to miss the beans inside the bean bonus room that we're absolutely gonna get into. So, we absolutely need to get our hands on more house points to have that advantage over Slytherin, and now we'll finally see what the objective is. It's 2,750 seconds. Guys, you know what's coming now. We are gonna speedrun the whole thing, and I'm gonna show you how to pick up all the challenge stars in what is, well, the shortest amount of time that I'm able to achieve. Let's do this.
Buy the Spongify challenge.
Yes, Harry, thank you for the reminder.
Welcome back, Harry Potter, to my Spongify challenge. If you can manage to beat your high score, I will award you more house points.
Ah, what? No, nothing like ready to begin? Good luck, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, and it's fun just how many areas you can now skip. It feels rewarding because we scoured them clean. Goodbye, imp. See you later, sucker. Oh, but not this one. Remember, we need to get to the side. There is a challenge star behind that Alohomorable wall. There we go. Platform on. Oh, nicely done. Let's move on. But I'm still really interested in those chocolate frogs. Now, like I said, I don't like to pick up save game books when I'm doing these reruns. Now, guys, 3 imps around. We might as well skip this. 3 imps around. Be very careful. But also... Ah! See? Flipendo flying over them. They are so fast. But also be very careful. because they wake up real quick. I'm just gonna flipendo them. Oh no, he's blocking the way? Oh, you have gotta be kidding me. Oh no! Oh, this is not a good run at all. My god, you guys make me angry. Okay, we lost some time here. But it's okay, it's gonna be still enough to master the thing. I hope. Alright, we can also skip this incredibly useful cutscene. There are gonna be, I think, 2 that we should not skip to conserve some of the time. Yeah, this will just show us crabs appearing. We don't care about crabs now, because we already discovered that secret. Okay, and on to the challenge star with you, Harry. See you later, suckers. There's something so cathartic about this. Now, unfortunately, the Prisoner of Azkaban game does not have timed runs of challenges, but heck, at this rate, since I'm having so much fun with them, I might do my own or something like that. We'll see what I'll decide. Okay, so the Lumos down here for a secret containing a challenge star from an elevator up there. We don't need to, I guess, technically speaking, remove the pixies, but they can get in the way. Oh, this can make things easier for us. Oh, nicely hit, Harry. Okay. And there's a chocolate frog, but I think I'm gonna ignore that one. Let's instead keep moving. I think I'm gonna get the 2 in the crab corridor, you know? The ones that Dumbledore warned us a year ago. Onwards and onwards. We don't even need to Rictus Semprayu, I guess. Let's just go. Now these 2 chocolate frogs are what I want, because they're kind of already cornered. They're full health. See? There's no evidence of our earlier mishap. Nothing like that. Haha. Ooh, and we can fly over his head and not worry. I think he can still technically shoot through the grate, so be really careful. Oh! Okay, and we don't need to engage with these dastardly secrets that got us into so much trouble before. And guys, we're gonna have to go through this horror again, but the chest at least resets, so that's really nice and thoughtful. And we can collect the beans during a cutscene. How cool is that? Okay, we don't need to Lumos that thing, because it leads to a secret we already plundered, doesn't have a star. Okay. And let's go down, down, down. See, you cannot bite us during a cutscene. We have a cutscene immunity. Take that, you suckers. Oh, but they're gonna block our way now, so let's just do this. Oh, and another cutscene you should not skip, because it takes quite a few seconds for the grate to race after this bridge extends, okay? See? Otherwise we would have to wait here awkwardly. Woohoo! Oh, no. Stay away, stay away, stay away. No, not looking, not looking, not looking. Okay, good, good, we're fine. Guys, I think we'll have an excellent time, despite the fact that I wanted to hunt a couple of chocolate frogs. Now, I'm gonna intentionally save this one, because this one I have no bloody clue how to overcome other than just trial and error. The timing of this is awful. Ah! Okay, I don't know what I did differently, but hey, it worked. Now, we can already ignore all those secrets and just run to the end. How much do we have? Oh my god, we have 24 seconds. That's not great, but also not terrible.
Congratulations, Harry Potter! You have mastered my Spongify spell challenge! 50 points to Gryffindor! You are welcome to continue playing this challenge, but you will be awarded no more house points.
Praise from the man himself. Now that is what I like to hear. Let's see it. That is a lot of points, guys. I can't wait to open up the menu. As soon as we walk out of here, I'm gonna open it up. So this is, oh my god, 1330 points. Now, to be fair, there's gonna be no more spell challenges and only one Quidditch match. So unfortunately it seems like we will not quite hit the 1400 mark, but hey, you can always come back and rerun any of the Quidditch matches to try and net more points. For example, if I wouldn't be, you know, concerned about making good content, I would absolutely go and replay the Hufflepuff match and Slytherin match, but I don't think that would be particularly interesting for these videos. That would raise it by 20, and then we would need to get 50 points in the final match against Slytherin. Unlikely, because Gryffindor team would actually have to strike a goal again. Anywho, guys, one additional thing I want to show you is what will Professor Lockhart say if we revisit the Spongify challenge for the third time.
Can't get enough of the Spongify challenge, can you? You have already mastered it, so I cannot award you any more house points. Feel free to go through it again, Harry. Ready, set, go!
Okay, I like your lines in the Rictus Sempra challenge about excellence more, but hey, that's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Now, Spongify Challenge has unlocked so many new options for us as it pertains to the Hogwarts grounds, the Hogwarts entrance, in the dungeon only one thing in sort of the interior chamber, and the Hogwarts stairs, and also, even though it's not marked on the map, the library somewhere over here opposite the Moaning Merchant's bathroom. Guys, there's in fact so much to explore now. There's also a completely new area that has just unlocked in the Gryffindor common room, and also in the library itself there's a second secret Professor Lockhart's challenge that just became available to us, okay? There's so much to cover here that we're gonna spend the next 2 episodes exploring everything before we're gonna start wrapping up the story, okay? So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I mean, it was a bit of a close call with Spongify, we had a couple of mishaps, but they were pretty funny. And now you know you are in danger when cutscenes are playing and you're still in midair. Something new I learned as well. Okay guys, so I'm gonna take my leave for today, but not before I thank my amazing patrons. I would like to say thanks to my free Patreon members, as well as to my ever loyal Winstons. Blank Goopel, Mick, Severin Drax, Enstickle, KT Danger, and Pooh the Two. I would like to give big thanks to my 4 caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkey, Karavetu, Renegade Durney, and Blanket Fox. Next, I would like to give a very special thanks to both of my veteran Winstons, Andrea Paveglianiti and Alexander. And finally, I would like to give a very, very special thanks to my one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you so much for your generous support and also for taking a really good care of Hedwig. The poor bird really needs it after being cast Alhambra at repeatedly to get extra beans. Poor thing, we're treating Hedwig like a piñata. And thank you to everyone for watching today's episode. I hope you had a blast mastering the final spell challenge. You have now learned all the spells in the second year, and with that, many new exciting opportunities for picking Hogwarts clean have just opened up, and even more so in the extended mod. So the next 2 episodes, you will have that exploration to look forward to.